Hello friends and welcome back for episode 11 of the Terraria 1.3 Let's Play. Hope you're all having a lovely day, and I hope you're ready for some more adventure. We had some great stuff going on last episode, and we made a few changes between episodes actually that I want to describe. We've got some important stuff to hit before we begin our adventures. So first off, you probably are wondering what this weird egg on fire is over on the left here. This is a kiln. Glass kiln, in fact. I believe it's supposed to be for making glassware, but I haven't actually found some sand to really deal with it, so we'll probably cross that bridge a little bit later when we come to it. And as a result of this being here, I moved the, whatever this thing is, living wood crafting table-y thing upstairs a little bit, as well as added a couple of extra rooms. We've now got our shopping friend over here, our shop character, as well as our guide over on the right. And then I moved these guys around to make a little bit more sense so they're more accessible, and added another floor on top, because we're very quickly approaching the maximum again for how many NPCs can live with us. And again, I know that this is maybe not the most useful or clever way of making a house, but, you know, it's what I've got for now, and we're going to go back and readapt to that later on. So, what I needed to do here, and I thought this was very important, is to have an empty floor right above this area, so that way I can very quickly get to more crafting elements, and there are a lot these days. And in fact, we're going to buy one more of those right now from Ragz, our goblin shop vendor character. He's got a tinker's workshop, and as many of you have told me, I don't actually need to take stuff out of my piggy bank anymore, so we're going to buy it straight from there, and we're going to drop it off in our world, right around here somewhere. Actually, I have to leave room for a bed, so we got to really remember that. But this is a very important element of our crafting world, because it's going to allow us to take accessories and craft them together into one accessory, thereby saving us inventory slots, which is huge in this game, as I'm sure you can probably tell, based on the fact that I'm constantly adjusting my inventory. So these four that I have right now in here, these don't seem to turn into anything by themselves. What I could do is just grab all of these and just pop them in here, and then see if anything shows up. I could also, of course, drag them out to our guide and see if he wants to tell us anything about it, but no, it doesn't look like any of these are going to craft into each other in a reasonable way. The next thing I can do is, aside from go to the wiki, of course, I can grab these and put all of these in my inventory as well, and then just see if anything shows up there. There's going to be probably at least one, right? I'm guessing this guidebook of fiber cordage is not really going to be the most useful, but, you know, just might as well be consistent, put it all together. Pardon me, by the way, for just not remembering this stuff off the top of my head. Hey, it's not doing anything. Really? Is that possible that none of these combine? Or do I have this? Oh, no, tiger climbing gear. That's the one that does combine. So that's ability to climb walls. There we go. Well, we've made one thing slightly more streamlined. The rest of these are going to have to wait, I suppose. But before we get too worked up, I'll go put these accessories back, and what we can do right now is we can actually get some prefixes on some of our other items, which is going to make our life a little bit easier. At least we'll get some more defense or something useful like that that we can take into the jungle, which is where we're hopefully going in a few minutes here. And there we go. Let that take far longer than I probably should have. And really doesn't matter what order I put these back in, as long as I have them on here. Our flipper has no prefix. +1 movement speed's not that great. Blizzard in a bottle has no prefix. +2 defense is okay. +2% movement speed. Makes sense for that particular item, but I don't know, I think I can do better on pretty much every front here. So let's drag these all over to our Goblin Tinker. And we're going to go to Reforge, and we're going to take one of the ones that has no prefix at all, put it in here, and it's going to cost us a gold and 66 silver to roll the dice and see if we get something good. We got +4% critical strike chance, and this is where we start to worry a little bit that we're going to break through all of our savings, like, really quickly, because that's not really a prefix that I want very much, but it's not a bad prefix. It's just not what I want. So we're going to click it again. 4% movement speed, not really what I want either, but in the efforts of not running out of all my stuff, we're going to do this again. This one's only 33 silver, so that's a bit more reasonable. That's also movement speed. It's also critical. Wow, we're getting terrible luck here. Melee speed. Another melee. Okay, I think it should not be allowed that you can get the exact same prefix twice in one go of this. Like, I think every time you do it... 4%. Oh my god, really? Alright, fine. We'll deal with that. I think it should work through the whole series, and then as you kind of eliminate them one by one, it's like, you've paid enough. Just let me get the one I want. Anyway, there's another 2% movement speed. I really hope we can do better. Oh my god, what is happening with the critical strike chance? I guess we're building a critical strike chance build. Wait, actually, I settled on the movement speed on that other one, so, you know, never mind. But still, 8%. That's something, I guess. Let's try this one. This is 1 gold, 83 silver. More movement speed. Do the, like, good ones not unlock until I get hard mode or something? Because this seems... What is happening here? Alright, so we got straight trash on all of this stuff. I don't dare reroll the defense. Because now, well, that's the one thing I've got going for me, and I need every bit of my money that I can get now. So I've kind of run through a bunch of it. What else can I do? The other thing that people had recommended is that I grab... Yeah, there's all the things I had already put away. I can grab some gold armor, because it is slightly better than the one I'm wearing right now. I'm a few bars shy of making the entire set, though, so that means I'd actually be kind of costing myself in that way, because I'd actually not get the set bonus out of it. Let's see how close we are anyway, and I think I can probably do that right from the chest, but I took it out anyway, whatever. So it was 35 for that one, so we can make the chest piece. Yeah, we're not going to have enough, so it's 30, 35, that's 65 already, and then we're way short on the helmet. Yeah, we're going to have to come back for that if we want to make the set. Maybe we can grab a few more bits of gold. Maybe I'll do that off camera for the next episode or something, but for now, let's actually get into some actual exploration. We've been wandering about here aimlessly, working on our movement speed and critical strike chance fruitlessly to a large degree. So our jungle is over there. It's not actually that far away. A lot of times I feel like the jungle spawns completely to the far end of things. This one, not so much. There's also an underground desert we could go into for a second, but I just don't know if we'd get much out of that. I think it would probably just be frustrating or annoying. I am kind of tempted, though, just to take a quick peek in there in case there's anything cool just, like, kind of hanging out. Because sometimes, and I don't know, maybe there's, like, underground desert chests. That seems like a thing that could be, right? Oh, and I forgot to make more torches before I left. No biggie, I should have still... Yep, I've got enough wood and 95 gels, so we're fine. Let's make another set of nearly 100. We'll just take a quick peek. Maybe we've got some gold here for some reason. I highly doubt it, but maybe. Got lots of pots everywhere, and we've got a nice background that I can pop these torches onto, which I always value. Okay, I guess we'll just... Hey, what's that? No, nothing. Just a little empty hole there in the wall. Oh, hi. Weird thing. Oh, I should have also reforged the sword. I forgot to do the sword before. Alright, well... Maybe I can hit that when I go home next time. I'm going to need to replenish my gold anyway, so I really don't want to push it too much further. It was actually a bit further than I had intended to go. I was really expecting... Well, my luck in the past had been a lot better when it comes to prefixes. This was really, really bad. Also, another thing that we're meant to go do but haven't gotten a chance to yet is we're waiting on a meteorite to fall. And apparently it's like a 50-50 chance. This is what somebody in the comments told me. I haven't actually looked up the real stats. But like a 50-50 chance that every night you break one of those hearts in the Crimson, it could spawn one more meteorite at midnight. So it's been a few days in game time, and I haven't seen any meteorites or heard the announcement that a meteorite has landed. Meaning that a meteorite has not landed. Oh, we actually make pretty quick work of those. I expected this place to be a bit more daunting, believe it or not. But I guess I'm happy with what I've found. Well, I'm happy that it's not more daunting. I'm not happy with what I found, because I found basically nothing. Aside from maybe some shuriken, which I don't really have a lot of use for, but I'm taking it with me in case I do fight a bee, because projectiles are your friend when it comes to that kind of thing. And I think we're just going to get out of here, because this looks like about the end of what we can go through here reasonably without getting into a lot of digging and changing of the landscape. Oh, you know what that is right there? People told me about this, actually. That must be some fossil. Oh my god, you are a demon. That thing was fast. Alright, so at the risk of this taking a few more moments here, I am going to actually dig up a little bit of this stuff. If I can use the proper tool. Oh, I don't have the proper tool to get into this yet. Okay. So I guess all I could really do here is potentially bomb it. Which I will do just to see... Okay, great bomb there. I should have really put a sticky bomb on that. Now it's just going to be a bunch of garbage, so let's do the proper thing now. Okay. Much better. Oh, bombs don't break this. Okay, now I know. What don't I need? We'll just get rid of these as we go, because I don't really want any more rope. Really need sandstone block, but I don't think I have any. I don't have any antlion mandibles yet either, so I'll take that with me. Because actually, you can take it with you. Another thing that I've meant to do that I need to hurry up and do is go ahead and buy myself a second piggy bank to put in my inventory. Now, I know there's a more viable solution, but I haven't gotten to that item yet. The idea being, eventually you get a pig that flies, and then I can just have him fly next to me. But the old school approach and the way that this used to work is you would just carry platforms with you and a piggy bank, and wherever you could find a spot, you just drop the piggy bank down on the background and go to town dropping all your junk in the inventory that way. So that's probably what we'll fall back on, because I can't have too many more of these, like, I completely filled up my inventory in 5 seconds moments. They're really, they're not the most gratifying moments, as I'm sure you can attest to, having been here yourselves. Are we actually at the Crimson already? Is the jungle past the Crimson? I don't know why, but I've confused myself. I thought it was before it. Well, it's gotta be past it, because I didn't see it. Oh yeah, it's right there. Okay, the Crimson's not that big. Now, I should be getting crits all the freaking time with these horrible prefixes that I got. Well, they're not horrible, but they're not what I wanted at all. So I'm just looking at them very badly and cynically. Crimson is a little bit more... This is where it mixes with the jungle, which I'm not actually sure. Does that produce anything interesting? It might. There are some interesting spots where, like, you'll run into ice plus... I don't know. Ice plus Crimson, ice plus Corruption... And I believe that actually spawns some odd things that you don't normally see when you get the conjunction of the two biomes together. Alright, so this is our jungle here. It's got a bit of an odd entrance, a little bit squirrely through the ground. It's actually very much like an Eater of Worlds looking entrance here. You'd expect to get to the bottom of this and it'd be a Crimson area, but nope. Or, not Crimson, Corruption area is what I meant to say. Alright, here we are, Jungle World. Let us boogie. And I'll just leap right in, evidently. Now, things are much stronger here, of course. Well, maybe not much stronger, but somewhat stronger. Recall potions go straight in the trash. Shine potions, somebody said, like, I'm a piece of garbage for not just equipping those directly and using them, so you know what? Just for you. Shine potion it up. Really doesn't look like it does all that much, to be perfectly honest. I hope maybe those would stack. That would be kind of nice. I mean, I guess they don't, though. Very few potions do seem to stack, in my observation. So we're on the lookout for any more gold. If we run into it, I'll be happy to mine a little bit more, just so we can get that complete armor set. And we'll just kind of do a little look around. What am I looking for here? Well, we want jungle spores, of course. We always want those. We want to look for any kind of honeycomb areas, any kind of queen bee area that we can encounter. And in general, just kind of like scope it out, get it on the map, because we're going to spend a bit of time here later on. Might as well know where I'm going, right? If we can. A little bit of tungsten in the wall there. Alright, so far so good. What is this, a solid leaf chunk? Some odd tiles here I'm not necessarily used to seeing. What is this? There's a wooden chest at the bottom of this. Okay, let's have a look. We've got a Staff of Regrowth, some bombs. Alright, not really much that I really honestly want that much. The Staff of Regrowth is just one of those things. It's like one of those kind of like passive, not really combat-oriented. Oh, that one is actually. I thought this was the one that... Oh no, creates grass and moss on dirt and stone, increases alchemy plant collection used to gather. Alright, very specific usage on this one. Maybe I shouldn't have been so quick to dismiss it, but... Not necessarily for me. We also got a rain hat at some point. I didn't even notice that. Well, that's all good. Let's grab the chest, because it is at least a cool-looking chest. And light the way. Let us move on. Okay, this is just rich mahogany. It looks sort of, like, fleshy in a creepy way. Oh, we've got a wasp in the air. What ore is that? It looks like silver, but it wouldn't be. Oh, it's iron. I don't know why there's so many... I mean, there aren't, actually, but in my head, it seems like there's so many different iterations of iron ore. I just get myself confused and turned around a lot. I guess we'll dig down a bit. Probably going to be a short-ish episode, by the way, today, so just in case you're wondering, just taking a quick scope. And we've got a minecart area here. Let's get a torch. This is a nice way to take a tour of the jungle. Looked like a whole bunch of iron, and that's the end of that. Alright, let's pop down some torches as we go back. And then if we need to follow this one more time in the other direction, we'll at least be able to see where we're going. You know what? I think I want to go down that way. Get a little bit deeper. Oh, we've got another rail area. Man, the jungle sure is dark. I don't know why, but I remembered it being a lot brighter in here than that. Maybe it's just because I'd already lit it all up. Also, should there be a different bit of biome music here? Because I feel like this is just... Oh, crap, we found a granite area. Why are we glowing over here? What's going on? Alright, I need to kill a couple of these things. And not step on the pressure plate that activates that. Lest I wreck myself. Where is the pressure plate that activates that? Oh, we got 3 jungle spores from killing that. That's good. There's some more up there, potentially. I say potentially because I think they have a chance not to drop any, right? Might be wrong in that, but oh, Jesus. Heal. Okay, that was really dumb. Freaking just fell a million miles out of nowhere. Alright, let's be a little bit more cautious than that, please. So far, this jungle is being a little bit silly to me. Get rid of the man-eater, please. There we go. And we're semi-safe in there. Look, another Staff of Regrowth and another way to summon the Suspicious Eye of Cthulhu. No more recall potions, please go away. Honey Dispenser. Not familiar with that item. I guess we'll look into that later. And we'll grab the chest as well. We just had a sort of a duplication of the same circumstances we had just a moment ago. Does this keep going down? It doesn't look like it. Alright, maybe there's a better path of least resistance. It's kind of my main mission when I'm in the jungle, just find the path of least resistance, follow it as much as possible. Great throws on that, yeah. Okay, this is apparently a total waste of time. Oh my god. I think I can heal again, yep. I'm tempted to ride the rail again, but kind of got myself into a bit of trouble last time doing that. Wow, this is a weird zone. Seems to loop back around. Goes back up. Oh my goodness. That was risky strats right there. This guy seems to be hiding in, like, the background or something. What is this move he's doing? He's, like... He's not really able to be hit for some reason for a moment or two. Oh, geez. Get out of there. I want to steal these freaking cool doors, too. Make some kind of, like, alien spaceship with these things. Hey, another cloud in a bottle. That's cool. And 4 bars of gold. Let's... Oop, I did that backwards. Let's take what we can out of here and trash the rest that we don't want. Don't need some mud. Don't really need the fallen star. Probably don't need 2 staves of regrowth. And I think we're good on potions. Gravitation potions I definitely want. We need all those we can get, and we'll just chuck these too. Yeah, can't turn down a sweet granite chest. They're so cool looking. I actually kind of wish there were even more biomes. I mean, there's a lot already, but the granite biome's really cool looking. The marble one less so. Is a little bit, not boring, but just like average. These can't go through walls, right? No, we're good. Hey, armored Hermes boots. That's probably better than the ones that I have. Oh yeah, those are flurry boots anyway. Spelunker potion, tungsten bar, another suspicious looking eye. I don't think... Oh, they do stack. Good. That is good news. I'm gonna get rid of these knives. Kinda don't really need the rich mahogany right now. I can come back for those. I got a lot of it sitting right there. We need one more vine, if I remember correctly, to get into that next item. And we don't see any gold around, so let's keep going down. Excuse me? Where on earth did you come from? Very rude. Alright, jungle goes deep. Very, very deep. Let's get these spores. If we can get a moment here. Yep, 2 more jungle spores. Hop up here for a sec. And is there... Yes! More treasure. Apparently we've got very lucky on the treasure placement. Let's open the door. More jungle spore. Okay. And what do we have in here? Yet another cloud in a bottle. Okay, apparently we've got more than enough of those to go around. And we've got a surplus of healing potions. These are good to have, but... Oh, man. These recall potions, though, what on earth is up with that? There's so freaking many of them. Yeah, I really should have brought a pig. Because we've already reached that point where it's like, it's getting ridiculous. I've filled up my inventory, and here we go again. Did find a little bit of gold, and we've got actually another crystal heart here. I'm actually turning down statues now because I've got so much stuff. I don't even have enough room for this gold ore, which obviously is going to have to trump some of the other ore. What can I... Because I want to sell these artifacts. They're actually worth quite a bit. I just have to take a couple of passes on this one. Alright, cobwebs, I get the point. Thank you, though. Just kind of hoping maybe there'd be another cache of gold right here. This isn't going to take very long to get back to if I did have to come back. And honestly, with all these minecart tracks everywhere, that's a pretty big help as well. When I get back, though, I am going to definitely have to... Oh, what is this? Honey? I'm going to have to probably start resorting my treasure chests. Yeah, they're honey blocks. Why are they just formed in this little chunk, like, all together like that? Usually they don't do that unless they're along the floor, from what I can tell. We're just gonna... Oh, we're gonna do our usual pop these in the cosmetics area. Kinda sad that none of these combined into better accessories. I was thinking maybe that would be one of our outs is to, like, free up a bunch of space. Oh, we've got a glowy green. These are nice. This is, like, a rare chest spawn, usually in the forest, or jungle, rather. When they come in this little box with a green torch on them. Usually you get slightly better stuff out of these. Well, can't say with certainty, but I have noticed that can be the truth. Okay, first of all, that guy's gotta go. We got Feral Claws to increase melee speed, so if we're into the whole melee game these days... Also, we did get a stinger, and that's another thing we need to get lots of. Collect those stingers, because that has a variety of crafting potential uses. Now, do we have a queen bee anywhere? That's what I want to find out. Queen bee, are you around? Hello? I know I left that statue and that heart back there. I didn't want to take up those last couple of inventory slots in case I ran into what I was looking for. I know. Just get out of the way. Thank you. No, no. Alright, this is actually a loop that I think I just made. Right? Or is it? It's not. So I didn't have a lucky anklet of the wind a second ago, and now I do. Cool. Now what do I replace this time? The game continues. We don't really need sandstone blocks. We do want 2 gold, though. You're kind of making up for some of my terrible rerolls on my prefixes. I don't need those very much. But I will take the chest, again. Oh, slime's finding its way down. Should I go back and grab that couple of statues? Well, we've got torches here, so we are back in the loop now. I'm gonna heal again. Alright. I feel like we've got a pretty nice little start to our mapping. Oh, left some spores right next to me. I just didn't pick up for no reason. Beautiful. No, 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 no! Oh my god, I barely lived. You know what? I've had enough. This place almost killed me. Whew. Alright. That was something. I don't know how successful you would say that was, but I did get some stuff. And stuff is what we're after. First, let's drop off our chests in our chest area, which would be furniture. Quick stack those. Rich mahogany. Look at this beautiful assortment of chests we've got here. Ivy chests. We got all kinds of things. I didn't take that green torch either. So now we've got a bunch of accessories that are extra, and I need to start sorting which ones are better. So like these arcane Hermes boots, these can get sold. I just want to keep track of the ones that I don't necessarily need. Cloud in a bottle, like the one I have now, has a prefix on it, so we can sell that one as well. Anklet of the Wind I didn't have until just now, so that's for a big increase to movement speed. Might be useful. I'm pretty sure I can combine something eventually out of these. What else did we have? I had a wooden arrow in there I could have just dumped. Oh well. Rip one item that we probably can go back and get easily anyway. I will actually return to that spot, by the way, because I'm still missing vines. And we have a honey dispenser that we can drop off. Oh, we've got, right, another cloud in a bottle. This one's 2% damage versus the one I have now, which is 2 defense. Would I rather have damage or defense, I wonder? They're both good. How about we'll just hang on to that one, I'll decide later. Feral Claws. Drop that in there, as we don't have one yet. And the umbrella, we already have one of those, so that can get sold as well. Alright, let's drop off our potions here also, because that'll free up a bunch of inventory slots. And then we just got a few loose blocks to drop here too. This hardened sand, I'm not really sure the practical application for. There's some honey for you. Actually, not that many blocks. I thought there were more than there actually were. A few for the boss items, meaning suspicious eyes. We've got a rain hat and a staff of regrowth. Rain hat's gonna go in here for the moment. Gotta make my own, like, vanity area. Still haven't done that yet. I guess this will be a weapon for the moment, and we'll, again, reclassify and move those around soon. And let's actually sell those accessories we don't need. Maybe we can get some better prefixes on something right now, because these will each be like 1 reroll each. Well, not the umbrella so much. Cloud in the bottle's 1. Also, let's drop the honey dispenser on the ground over here somewhere, in case this is useful for something. I don't actually know what it's for yet, but we'll figure it out. And we actually have a surplus of potions. I didn't expect to come out of the other side with extra heals. But that's not bad. So let's put those on the top with the jars. And let's see, we've got iron ore, we've got gold ore. I don't think we made it quite to be enough, but I think we're very close. Let's just craft the rest of these. So we only ended up with 2 out of the bits there. The bits... We've got 87 total. How much is it for 1 more bar? Is it 4 each? Yeah, it is 4. So there we go, 88. Let's see how close we get. And maybe if it's like a few off, I'll just craft the rest off camera. I'll take a quick run back to the jungle. So that's 30 and 35, and then that leaves us 2 shy. Yeah, for the helmet. So very, very, very close. In fact, if I would have been paying closer attention earlier when I was exploring in various areas, I probably could have had enough now. And we actually have a surplus station for extra bars that don't fit in here, so those are going to go where that is. I believe that's going in... Wait, is it this one up here? Yeah, I haven't even labeled it yet. It's going in there, and then we'll put our gold bars back. See, this is what I do off camera. This is why I don't really make a big fuss about it, because it's not really that interesting to watch. I'm moving stuff around a bunch. Big deal. Quick stack that. Kind of wish you could have stacks of up to 999 bars in the same chest, because I don't really understand what we're accomplishing by keeping them separate like that. Anyway, Get these out of here, get this out of there, get that out of there. And we'll start replacing stuff. So we've got that and that. Actually, can I just... Yeah, I could totally just have right-clicked on that. My bad. So yeah, once we get the helmet, we'll get back our defense bonus, or whatever the gold bonus is. I'm still wearing mining pants, which I don't really need to be on. Yeah, the character's looking a little bit more like I intended. I figured we should actually wear the gold stuff, considering it's in the thumbnail, you know, that I'm wearing it, so... Makes sense for us to have a few moments with it before we get into better stuff than that. And it's got some dynamite here to drop off. Weapons, dynamite, put it together. And in nature, we've got a couple of these guys. I'm very close to running out of space entirely here. Stingers, antlion, mandibles. Actually, what do the spores do right now? Let's pop up here. All I can do is make a jungle hat, right? Okay, well that's not going to quite do it for me. Just wanted to check. So I guess we'll reconvene in a little bit. I'm going to go grab the rest of that. Oh, right, we're going to do a couple more rerolls before we finish off the episode. Quick stack into the piggy bank. And I think while I'm here also, I'm going to go ahead and buy another piggy bank that I can keep in my inventory, because this is getting ridiculous now. He sells them, right? Yep. They're only 1 gold, it's not the end of the world. And then at least I can take a few moments, if I have to offload things so I can keep the run part of the adventure out a little longer. Alright, so reforge. What are we going to reforge? Let's start with our enchanted sword. That's only 66 silver, and I'll take anything but that, actually. 48 more silver. Deadly. Not bad. I'll take an 8% damage bonus. Actually, that's just fine. This is demonic, so I'll leave that alone. That's not great, but who cares? So we're going to get a better one anyway. Which one of these is the worst? The movement speed, maybe, on the counterweight? I don't really need any movement speed on that. 2 gold, man. Really? Oh my god, we went from movement speed to movement speed. That's so rude! There we go. Plus 2% damage. That's something. And what did we already burn through all of the extra I just made just now? I really want to do another reroll on this freaking thing, but it's 2 gold 40. We'll do 1. Wish me luck. 3, 2, 1, bam! Oh. Killing me! Alright, I'll take 1% damage, even though I think I just screwed myself in the long term there. Raw deals these days. Apparently this guy got harder to roll against, or I'm just being really unlucky lately, but I'm going to have to go farm money soon, because I'm going to run out. Bad news for me. Alright, well, we made some progress at least. It may not be the most optimal progress, but we did a quick run through the jungle, got some armor stuff sorted out, and we've got a trajectory for the next few runs. So we're going to finish up jungle, walking around in here, finding out where that queen bee happens to live. So I'm pretty sure there's got to be one in every single one. Then when we're done with her, we will make sure we've got the best armor we can. Perhaps we'll go fight Skeletron at that point, and then enter the dungeon and see what happens from there. So that's our episode for today. Thank you everybody for watching. As always, if you're enjoying this series, make sure you leave a like on the episodes. We will be back again very soon with more, and I will see you later.